everyone, welcome to yet another intriguing edition of RightKlick, and of course we are so hyped up today. The energy is high. I'm so excited. I'm looking good as always. 10 over 10 plus 10 minus 9. And Shay,
yes.
How you doing?
Oh man, I'm good. I was just feeling the way you were selling your market. You know that guy say, man, I have 10 over 10. I thought these people like to give us rating,
10
but
plus 10 minus nothing multiplied by 10 equals to what? 100.
Sorry, what did you get in maths yesterday? Can you remember?
I remember.
What?
SS3
lie.
or
oh yeah,
like...
lie. SS3 face then like lie. You can't remember, don't worry.
But I know what I had in YX.
Okay, so yeah, right click again. We click in the right way. This is the right click for the right click. You know what I'm talking about? And yes, beautiful women all around me. I know I'm blessed. I know my father will be proud if you see me say, "See my ball." I will get it. Or is it? I know you were rubbing my head before, but camera is on again. Yeah. So yeah, moving on. So you see, that's the thing.
I think I'm out of this conversation.
Rob, which head?
Joy love. You know the other things you were doing to me. Now let's keep it private. Let's keep it private. Hey, we'll talk about that in camera. So yeah, we have two phenomenal guests as well. One has been on a previous episode with us, and we have a newbie in the studio that will introduce herself, because this topic today is bad. But still, I would give the floor to our guests, please, in the order of a gentlemanliness. Ladies first, please.
So I'm Temitope Aguru.
Okay.
You can call me TA.
Oh yeah. Oh sorry, TA, teaching assistant.
Wait.
Or
Temitope Aguru.
oh sorry,
Any relation to Ifedayo Aguru?
I don't know.
Oh no, you don't know your family members?
I don't know. Every time I mention my name, somebody
always asks you that same question.
Something.
Oh,
Do you
okay.
know
I mean,
this
I also get
Aguru?
it.
Do you know that
I also
Aguru?
get it from my last name. My last name is Amusu. Please don't. And I went to school in Ogun State.
So do you
when
know?
he was governor.
Do you know?
See, you see,
Are you related to him?
We are not related,
Your family member.
He's not my family member because that thing showed me shege when I was in university. You know all those teachers now, especially when they have not paid their salary.
Wait, what university did you go to?
I went to Lavison Obajo University.
Oh no, I think I know. I understand where you're going from. Now they say, oh, your grandfather was a brilliant man. He was alone here. No, I get that part.
It's the money part.
It's
It's the money part. They keep asking me for money, and
For
I'm
money
like,
now.
I don't know the man. I'm like, I don't know the man. And then when they go on strike, and when they go on, you know, right?
Sorry, I'd like to correct that. I am the Olowo.
Obio.
Don't
Let's
play.
go. And yes, please, Mr. Shah, someone's going on. Please, can we not? I saw you. We allowed that.
Not endowed.
Can we please?
Lord and down. So
Hey,
you have to tell me the reason behind that name. I don't know why you're
Do you want me to be very honest?
Yeah, be very honest.
I mean,
Oh,
Are you sure?
Over to you.
You should be honest.
Yes.
Over to you.
Key. Please be.
Over to you.
Don't lose focus.
you know, at first when I sat here, when I got this seat, I was like, why, beside somebody that would probably almost burn me off because she's on flame right now. And right now, I'm getting a mic. I mean, microphone into my. All right, so back to your
Back to
question.
my question, Lord endowed.
Okay,
Tell us about it.
sincerely speaking, I'm not trying to be nasty or something, but the name came from
What I
Beep,
think it's
beep,
water.
What? Okay, so yeah, that's not that for you. So yeah, today's topic.
Why do you have to cut it short?
They want to
Before
know.
the mosquito bite, you were
Shay, you know what I went through in the last term? So, it's her time
Allow him sell his market.
She wasn't here, so probably she wants to get.
I wasn't.
Yeah, so she wants to know.
That's not my
Hey,
And sincerely, that name, it comes with a lot of stories. But I'll just say that having what the experience from this with the experience of this, putting it together, right, and then coming up with, when somebody gave you Lord, the person gave you endowed, and then another person came from somewhere and now matched the two together like Lord endowed.
That sounds like a movie for yet another day. Because the way you expressed it, there was so much joy.
Do you understand?
It was the pride.
You see, we are here. We could see it.
No.
Hopefully, they will zoom in on that part so that you will see.
She said the pride. The fact is, as a man, when you don't disappoint,
lady that comes or has been with you would believe Okafor's law?
Well,
My guy,
yes. I mean, yes. So, stop thinking about it too much. I'm beginning to get too creative. Our topic of the day.
I just told you now.
Oh, that's it. That's
after
one
the
step.
yes.
Oh, okay.
Forever.
You have said it though. I'm going to church.
I'm not. Okay, so please, Chorister. Sorry, Lucy, please. Now we have a topic to converse here, please. Let's not lose track of Mr. Endao and our teacher assistant. Sorry, our church. Sorry. Let's not just forget that. Yes, I mean our topic today is. I'll let the ladies go with this because I'm not going to say it.
Breaking into and breaking out of hookup. In this case, wrongs culture, the exploitation or empowerment. Which is it? Breaking into or breaking out of hookup or wrongs, exploitation or empowerment. Boys and girls, discuss.
You were better. I'm waiting for you now. Define hookup now. King hookup.
So hookup is
casual. So hookup is. Continue, please.
It's a casual form of sexual relations between two people.
Sorry, casual.
Casual, yes,
Transactional.
Okay, you said hookup.
100%.
According to the
Oh, so we link up.
according to the dictionary. Wait, it's a casual. According to the dictionary, hookup is a casual sexual relation between two people, right? When two people engage in sexual relations. Now, bring it to the modern day.
Modern
Should I
day
say
to
modern
Nigeria.
day? Not just Nigeria, because it doesn't just happen in Nigeria.
Hello, some people call their own escort services. Some people call their own a different our own. Yeah.
It's hookup. But yeah, bring it to Nigeria.
We do hookup because we are talking about our own
town,
community and country. Take note.
Location.
Exactly.
Thank you.
That is it.
Bring it down to Nigeria. It's a transactional casual form of sex.
That is it.
Right?
I think.
Notice that I involved the transactional. Meanwhile, it's casual. Y'all are not dating. You're sleeping with multiple people at different time or same time.
Oh, wow.
Yes, that's
wow.
Yeah.
for real.
Or same time,
Mom.
depending on your expertise or interest.
When you say the same,
Not endowed.
sorry. When you say
Because when you talk about expertise, I think this is where you come to the matter.
hello, sir. Man, let me put one other sub
you.
question under that one. So sorry. When I was, you said wait, at the same time being played, one job at the same hour, second time. Maybe one man to be married, they'll be like,
It's called adventure. Do you get it?
Are you sure that is the real color?
No man's land.
No man's land. It's an adventure.
Adventurous activity.
But I thought, if we're using definitions from dictionaries, we're talking about like an orgy. I'm not playing threesome. For some, so an orgy, right? But actually,
Now they get some.
Sums there. So they are requesting your expertise as the Lord of Endowment.
As the Lord of Endowment, over to you, sir.
With experience in the field over the years.
You were speaking with pride.
But experience in the field,
No, I don't think it was pride. I think it was confidence because he's sure for him. Let's understand that part. He's sure for him. That's why he owns the name Lord Endowment. Okafor's law is a attribute of his.
I hate the name, not like they just.
You just gave yourself.
Miami, collect this one.
Ladies.
But anyways, hookup, right? I've seen many ladies go into this, and when you hear their story, sometimes it's really sad. It's really demoralizing. They talk about how they come from a very, very poor background, how they can even afford a 3 square meal, and the only option at that point was going into hookup. Let's call it that. And do you think there's any justification for that?
For me, there's no justification. All right. The fact is, we know you have to sell something to make money, but not your body. Yeah, because the fact is, whatever you sell, you have to get it back later in the future. Either you get it positively or negatively, right? Now, take for instance, I was joking with somebody recently, like, okay, there's a particular lady staying around, and after a few days we notice our footsteps, like our steps changed, like she was walking somehow, and
walking funny.
Jokingly, I was just saying, I mean, this girl goes out every night and we can see that different cars come to pick. Now, I'm not fine, nobody knows the person, but you can tell that, okay, this is one of this hookup agents.
But how? How are you not? Is that not you jumping into conclusion?
No, not like me jumping. See, the fact is, we all know them. Forget whatever. We know them from experience. We know them. Yeah, making it look like, because there's nobody will come out to you and tell you this is my ID card or this is my business card for. No, come on now. We know them. Do you understand?
Some actually own it to their full chest.
Those ones, yes, those ones, they're actually the extreme. Do you understand? Those ones is hardly anything you can tell them that can change whatever belief they have about
so we can grade those ones as sex workers.
Those are sex workers, like they're professional sex workers. Do you understand? Yeah. Okay. And I would advise them to go get a website so that people can. That's just right. So
that's not serious.
So yeah, of course.
I mean, so it's a $1 billion industry.
Actually.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
District in Netherlands.
Yeah, it is. That's if it's done the proper way. Yeah. Now, for me, I would not want that, because one, you are experiencing different part of men. Now, there's this belief in the Christendom that when you sleep with different men, right, you're sharing their body, they're sharing. Sincerely, if you look at some ladies nowadays, you wonder how they act so weird. And when you look at their history, you realize they've slept with almost like 100 people. And then you'll be like, wait, yesterday you are Kola, today you are Toyin, maybe tomorrow you'll be Abraham. Because, you just come out with different kind of attitude or behavior, and you wonder, who's this person? And see, naturally, if sometimes you sleep with a lady before you guys had anything, you probably just had this natural, neutral feeling for the person. But after then something starts growing and you wonder, where is this thing coming from? I get woman for also. And then before you know it, you're getting really crazy with the person. Most times because you guys exchange something that, you can't even express. It's natural. Now imagine if you have to do that with about 20 or 30 person in the space of 1 month. Now, Shay, this is it. Mr. A handles you this way, B handles you this way. Like the jerk I was saying, like they drag your leg this way, drag your leg that way, about 10 people. I'm sorry. Now tell me why the person would walk normally.
But from what you're saying, do you believe sex is spiritual?
Me, well, I don't believe 100%. I don't believe 100%.
You see,
I don't believe 100%.
I'm drinking, I'm doing everything at the same time.
You see, I'll give you 60-40.
You see, okay. You see that in the course of what you're saying, you said about an exchange. You see, I think that's supposedly meant to be that supposed spirituality part, or exchange of energies. Because something is you are giving something. Right. But now, wow, Hookup. The foreign dictionary says that it's casual. Our local understanding is transactional. But really, are there damages from it or not? How they say breaking in or breaking out. Is one thing to start, is another thing to stop it. Me, I would say the opposite of hookup is Yahoo. Because no men that are successful in hookup, let's put it that way. How many sugar boys? No, as in, if it's the male side, in that kind of, I'll call it the business or an industry, right? Yeah. The men don't really we are not like successful in it. So I'm going to try and explain it from the supposed, on my understanding of how I feel the Yahoo, the other things and all of that is, right? When I'm going to talk about it. But we're still going to try, I'm coming to your own opinion about this thing, just so we are clear. But I feel because of that transaction is where the problem stems from. Because some people can pay better than other people and some people cannot pay. But now, you as an individual, do you know when to call it quits or not? that's just one part I'll just leave out there. But let's hear our lady from church. Sorry,
so talk back. What I want to hear
bless your soul. Bless you.
Bless you.
What I want to hear from you is that we are looking at this from whether it's an exploitation or an empowerment for most women, a stepping stone, the financial gains that women pick from this to, set up themselves, to build a life for themselves. Because like when Joy was opening this conversation, we spoke about how you hear these stories about how hard it is for them to get by, and they've resorted to, okay, I have no other option than to use what I have to acquire what I want. And what do I have? I've got me, and men want me. I might as well monetize what I've got to get what I want.
I think I know some women are in that position, but they never accept any of the men that have helped them, Sha.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it also takes the fact that the men that they're with are good people.
Nope.
I won't take that.
I think just Chop is not correct.
Wait,
please.
So I think it's, one thing I believe in life is that, life is all about decisions. And even when you are at your worst time, right, you still have that decision to make.
Choices, decisions.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, decisions.
Oh, yeah, fire.
Decisions.
I want to hear what I want to hear.
I'll get to that as to whether or not. So, exploitation, empowerment. For some women, they got coerced into that point because, like, I can sleep with you. This is what I want. And you're like, oh no, I don't want. And then they're like, don't worry, I'll take care of you. I'll give you money. Yeah, and it could be as a result of being abused, being coerced into wanting to pursue that lifestyle because they pull you in. The predators, the predatory men who would prey on the vulnerable women who do not have that.
Sorry, this thing is beginning to sound worse. Predatory men. There are also predatory women out there.
I did not say that they are not. God.
No, she's referring to men right now.
I'm referring to the men who actually do these things. It's not a generalization.
I understand what you mean. I understand what you mean.
Right? Because there are men who will pull you in, lure you in with little things. They might not even tell you that that's what they want to do for you at first. They start giving you the bits and pieces here, and you're wondering. You feel so indebted. You feel so grateful. How can I repay you?
Like I said before, they will show you treasure.
Exploitation.
Exploitation
or empowerment, because we've also seen so many women step up with coming to the world.
I'll start from what he said about maybe knowing when to stop. For some people, I'd say for someone that maybe was abused or coerced and then started to enjoy it, yes, at some point, maybe benefits and all that. It's always good to, I read a saying somewhere that says it's how you know a good dancer is that they know when to stop. So there's that. I am neither against nor for it. I'm somewhere there.
In the middle.
Because I believe it's a matter of choice. I cannot particularly say that it's all wrong. But what I can say is for you as a woman to decide that hookup is the next thing for you, it has to be that you, to an extent, you have no value, no other value. You think, you believe there's nothing else you can do to make money than to sell but you believe your body is your only asset. Your brain, your mind is just your body.
Zero.
And men are willing to pay for it.
100%.
And then that's your way out. That's your way into getting what you need, living the life that you dream of. And most of the people that are into it, for the ones that happen to have good clients, they just stay there. Somehow.
She's not wrong. Clients, good ones who are so
they just stay there. They stay there till they no longer can dance, and then it just goes south. Some already have children. Someone even said earlier that some married women do hookups. That's it also points me to the man who's married to that kind of woman. I have met grown women. I was on a WhatsApp group sometime and I met this. We had this when you join WhatsApp groups, and I didn't know much, so we had a hangout, and then there were married women. A lot went down. So that exposed me to something else entirely. I didn't think that was possible. Women left one city to this city to hook up with for benefits. for kole yawo fun wa now. My yawo fun me. It's about share fun my yawo for me. Yeah. you know. So it's just as though you don't think there's any other way to live the life that you want, get the things that you want, take care of yourself, other than to sell your body. So some women sell their body to get money to take care of their body, because that's the only asset they have.
And it's kind of
so that means that's honey for money.
No,
so I don't know what that's
honey for money.
Can these women really sell if the men do not create a market for it? Can they sell?
Like I said,
men
want to pay.
Men are
willing to pay.
I don't think men actually.
Are you beginning to now villainize us?
I'm not
villainizing. Oh yeah, so wait, sorry, please. I do not.
What are you saying if nobody's buying?
Exactly. That's why I said
if nobody's buying,
that's why I said the only
sorry,
reason a woman would go for that and decide to stay there is because there are men who are willing to pay for just to sleep with her.
I'm not going to agree.
Oh God, I have a feeling.
I'm not going to agree.
If you're selling wares,
if there's nobody buying,
if you're selling wares, right, and you don't have customers to come and buy.
The truth is,
if you're selling wares and sex are two different things.
Let's call it wares. If you're selling wares, right, and there's nobody to buy, my darling, you go carry Igbo and you go see person will go buy them. What I'm saying is that if you're doing something now and see, the act is wrong, it is wrong. Somebody is buying it, somebody is receiving it, it is still wrong. It doesn't change anything. The truth is that the act in itself is wrong. The people buying it are also wrong. Yeah. But it doesn't justify the fact that that's the reason why
there's market for it.
No, if there's no market, how do you sell? Sorry. If there's no market, how do you sell?
And I also want us to.
You said something about it gets to the point where she cannot offer anything else, right? So, being that she don't. God, sorry, forgive me, but Hopolo, zero. Creativity, zero.
But we're not all born with Hopolo and creativity.
Yes, I agree. So did they now say you should become a sensual worker, or that you should? Because now you can remember there's that part they say your body is a temple.
Yeah,
right. That's a line that I used to hear a lot growing up. Now you have decided to not put a price on your body. Isn't that you removing the power of that body? And already selling it already. Your soul has gone now.
I was going to say that. Any lady involved in it, right? I'm not Christian.
50 Shades of Grey.
I feel like they've lost their self-worth. They've lost their dignity. And at the end of the day, you said something about maybe they don't have any other thing to do. I don't think I'll necessarily agree, right?
Because I just remembered now that there are some women who have jobs. Paying still do hookup.
So there's a problem.
Okay, so is it like possibly they are like how gamblers are addicted to the gambling thing, and regardless of how much money they have anywhere else, they always have to gamble. Is that
they're addicted?
They're addicted to that, to the game.
They're addicted to the results of it, the gain, the benefits. Yes.
So now
all I have to do is sleep with him.
So there's this question I want to ask. So these ladies, because from what I think I know, and I stand to be corrected, I must say, a lot of the women that supposedly do hookup are the ones that are most condescending to hardworking men that cannot possibly afford to give them some of the average things in life because he's struggling to be somebody. So is that fair? Because these women, they come out online, see comment section where somebody say, you see the comment, it's because he's broke now, it's because he cannot, he's a foolish man. So, regardless of the fact that whoever the other man is trying his best to do, but because one other man that is probably stealing from the coffers of the country can dash you stolen money. Now think of they are dashing you our stolen wealth. So that means can we come and kill you when problems should scatter? Because who is taking responsibility for the stolen money? You people are just going to use to buy shoe and bag and trips abroad. So there's a lot that is going on. Things happen. I want to be able to afford this. I need to do that. But now, when you've gotten to that, you've attained. Okay, better still, let me wait. I'll ask this question. But do you think peer pressure contributes to this particular hookup game?
I think so. Absolutely.
So that means I would say long truth follow for the matter.
In some cases, yes. Some people are of the opinion that they do not have a choice. This is the next thing I need to resort to, and find a way to make something for myself. And in some cases, some of them just use it as a stepping block to becoming the thing that they want to be. They have thoughts, they have ideas. Because you'd say, okay, can you genuinely get the help that you need from the people that can offer you that help? But they're dangling that carrot in front of your face with a stick at the other end of it. So the minute you grab the carrot, the stick is right there, following it. And you don't have a choice but to take the stick.
That's the only way.
Because you need a job, you go and you're like, please, I need a job. I'm qualified. I know what I'm doing. I want that job. But you're like, I know that you can do this job, but no. Get on the bed. Climb bed. That's the slang.
But you know that climbing bed. You know it's
climb bed
at the end of the day.
So look, if you find yourself in a situation, but if you find yourself in a position where you think that you do not have a choice, where you're being preyed on, where you're being manipulated.
I have found myself in such positions before.
I remember.
You have the will. At some point in life, we all have found ourselves, and we have will, we have strength. We have where our strength, our mind, our disposition, our conviction to the things that we can say no to, it differs. Okay. I want to ask you, Lord Endowed, who is not necessarily pro hookup, but what do you think of men who use what they've got to manipulate women into putting them? I mean, again, it's in the exploitation part of it now. Because remember, we're talking about empowerment and exploitation. Because we cannot hide the truth. And please do not get me wrong. I'm not saying it's all men out there that's like this. There are good men out there. That there are women who will be like, but you've done all this for me. Take now, and they are like, no. Yeah. Please. So yes, there are men like that. There are men who have so much self-respect and value for themselves and their principles and what they believe in and their families. Who they are in their core, trying to also change that narrative of the exploitation that is out there. Because there are men who are exploiting women. Yeah. I mean, and you're a man. I'm not saying that you are, but you probably know them.
Okay. Definitely.
You probably know them.
That means you know women that take advantage of us too. You're a woman, you know.
Probably.
Take advantage of us too.
Men talk like academic. I apply fair. Could they shake Nikon?
You guys sit. You people used to do
women.
It's the girl that they exploited to sleep with them.
I'm not even.
And they will now go to beer parlor and go and sit. Not there. Show me
more.
What?
The last
lament.
Company 5,000. Company 15,000. She omoye mo fún ní 20,000. Show mo koko ti e pe wa fún ní ayé jẹ díẹ̀. A fún ẹ ṣe jàre. I mean, look, I'm not saying this from a place of maliciousness or trying to, degrade the male gender.
Why does she sound like she has so much experience?
Like she's passionate.
Because these stories are not hidden. I mean, we have friends. We know people who tell us their stories. We might not be able to particularly speak on them here and share it in that way, but we are pre-common. Let's like fuck the cameras.
One way or the other, we have
it. Okay, so
I want him to talk to us on that.
I'm going to answer your question with something that sounds like a question too. If you look at it, right? The question is, what do you have to bring to my table? No. Calm down. No. I have to use the table because that's the general term, right? Now, if you look at it, like she said, some don't even have any values. See, don't get me wrong. I've met some ladies that lifted me up in my area of profession. And we had nothing to do with it. I helped them, and what they gave me in return is maybe one of their rich uncles that probably could help me in some ways, right? But if you look at most of them, you have a lot to offer them, but what do they have to give you back? And now look at it this way. Don't think all men are the same. Like you say, wait, I'm going somewhere. Now, in a case whereby I don't want to do, but I mean, when I wake up in the morning, the message I see is, "Good morning, sir. How was your night?" Voice note. And where you wake up. When you wake up in the morning and what you hear is, good morning, sir. How was you? How you be like, hey, but me, I don't want to do this thing, but you see, because most times they even flaunt themselves to us or at us. So now you not get the gist that this lady has nothing to offer but what she has. Okay, so that's another side of it.
So are you saying that if you have something to offer a lady and she doesn't have something tangible to offer but her body,
I said something. I said something from my exam.
Are you obligated to take what she's giving? Can't you say no?
See, I can say no, right? But you see, the same way you expect from me, I expect from you. See, there's no free giving anywhere.
So what
now, I don't compulsorily need to get your body back. That's what I'm trying to say. Well, you might not even give me. You said what?
They can give another body.
No, see, Shay, as you know, the bad boy thing now. If I have another body that I see that this body better pass you, how far? That's just by the side.
I'm trying my best not to speak so much about it because I'm very critical about this thing in particular. I'll say when it comes to hookup, if you say you don't have a choice, sorry, you have a choice.
Of course.
There are a million and one choices apart from sex, for sure. Like, and in the case of, there are villains out there in the world that have a lot of money to pay for hookup, and you can be dehumanized. You can be, as they can take utmost advantage of you if you put a price on yourself. Yes, there are rumors of people shitting. There's golden showers and other those kind of things happen because of people looking for money. That's why I say, if you put more of the material value on your person as your main core values, you are cheap as shit because somebody Elon Musk have $192 billion
to buy you,
and then you say
to buy 10 of you.
To Elon Musk, how much is $1,000? It's like he's spending $10. Imagine that's the villain in your neighborhood that you want to sell market to. If that man should tell you to hang from a pole, you have to hang for the pole while it's paid for. And another thing, when sex is transactional, when you put transactional, I'm sorry, to me, no offense, please forgive me, I can't be corrected, but you're a hoe.
100%.
That is prostitution. I don't owe you any ounce of respect during that transaction because I have paid for the service. If I tell you to bark like a dog, bark like a fucking dog, because you're taking my money.
It's your job. It's your job.
You say prostitution. It's a profession in certain countries.
Yes, I'm not arguing, but forgive me. That's what you
still
Let's know if you are into prostitution and stop making it look like it's just hookup. Yo, this is prostitution.
So on that,
it's just like upcoming prostitution.
On that note, we can keep going. We can just keep going because there's a lot of opinions and perspectives to it that should be respected and can be corrected at various points. But you know something? We'll just push this out to the rest of you guys out there to come into the comment section and help
the conversation
with constructive
criticism,
please, so that other people can learn. Not that you come and start saying, no, please use your sense. If not, we will drag you back. I'm sorry, I will not. They will. You know, she said she'll give you back also. She should manage you. So, but really, let's think about it. Breaking in and breaking out. When you've broken in, don't you think there's a point where you should break out? There were some back in the day, Yahoo, because that's something I think I knew a couple of people that were endorsed to want to do it. A number of people stopped, a number of people continued. Those people that continued got picked up not long after. The people that stopped, their lives changed. So, and there's somebody said a good dancer is known when you know how to, when you stop.
When you know when to stop.
Right? So why don't you know when to stop? You said you needed the money for just this bag, that should, this investment. You got it. So why did you continue after that?
Yeah, we even say don't start what you can't finish.
Thank you.
The fact is you always need something.
Want to get money.
Because there's always something more. There's always something more.
All right. So you see on this right click, this part I have to click exit because they're getting it's on this particular episode. Thank you very much. Please comment section. Please let us enlighten us. Right click in the click that is right so that you get the right sense with the right clicking.
Right.
Come on, baby.
That was lyrics.
Okay, bye.